Fellow Toastmasters, most welcome guests. The purpose of Corrinne's speech was to showcase vocal variety. Do you think she showcased vocal variety? I think the same. I think she could have put in a little more effort. But before we get there, what did Corrinne do very well? Yes, sir. Well, it's not
a rhetorical question.
Well, you can say it.
I just thought she had a really calm presence.
She was really calm. That is right. But also, did you notice? Yes, sir.
One of the best "what's in it for me" statements I have heard in years.
That is wonderful, and I agree as well. That was what I was going to get to. Did you notice how she started? She had a 30-second brief story of her ordering food from a restaurant, and then she got right into the what's in it for me. We knew at the end of 30 seconds what we are going to get from listening to her for the next 6.5 minutes. That is a mark of a great speech and a great speaker. Also, did you see how authentic she felt on the stage? How did she do that? This is not a question. How she did that is, one, she is authentic in general, but she further built onto that by choosing personal stories that were close to her heart. And that is always a great thing to do. What did those personal stories do? That made her look honest, truthful, and real. And that made us connect with her. Again, great stuff. Now, what could she improve on? The first one is she could have put in more effort into vocal variety. Now, that doesn't come naturally to her, but she could have tried it. What are the different ways of using vocal variety? It's pitch, pace, and volume. So she could have sped her pace of delivery up, and then she could have really slowed it down. She could have increased her volume for a certain point, or she could have really lowered her voice for a brief emotional moments. That's how she could have used vocal variety. What else could she work on? It is her body language. Now, she is very comfortable up on stage, but what she doesn't let go of is her hands. Her hands are always clasped. And what do these hands do? They act as a barrier in between her and the audience. This is much better than this. So what I would encourage her to do is leave her hands on the side, feel more comfortable, and that would help her connect better with the audience. Finally, what did she do exceptionally well on? That was her content structure. Her content structure was nailed like a pro. She had a hook in the beginning, what's in it for me, 3-point structure, and then a great close. You can't do better than that in terms of content structure. Fellow Toastmasters, we all witnessed a wonderful speech. There were so many beautiful things about the speech. A few tweaks with the body language, with the vocal variety. Corrinne is going to take over the world with her calm presence.